Hi all, how we doing? Mr. Fitch here. So for today's lesson I would like us to be able to convert a fraction to a decimal using a calculator and then use that skill to start ordering fractions from smallest to largest, or in order of size depending on whether they ask for largest to smallest or smallest to largest. So first of all, let's look at how we convert a fraction to a decimal, and we can use a calculator, so it's so much easier. Now, remember what a fraction means. 7 over 8, or 7/8, is the same as saying I want to do 7 divided by 8. So that's exactly what we're going to put into our calculator. 7 divided by 8, okay? That's what 7/8 will get us. So here's the calculator I'm going to use. It's already on. So what I need to pop in is 7 divided by 8. Then I should get my answer. 7/8, yeah, it comes up as a fraction, but if I press the change it to decimal button, it gives me 0.875. So using a calculator can actually solve some of the harder problems so much easier. So 0.875, just move that out of the way. 0.875. Happy days. Right. So, let's see if we can take that one step further. So what we're going to do is we're going to try ordering the fractions by converting to decimals first. Okay, so here is an example. So I've got these fractions. I want to order them from smallest to largest. So what we're going to have to also remember is, how do we order decimals? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to convert these to decimals first. That's my first step. Here's my calculator. First question, 4 divided by 5, so 4 divided by 5 equals 4/5. Change it to a decimal, so I get 0.8. So 4/5 is the same as 0.8. Let's do the next one, 3/8. 3 divided by 8 equals 3/8. Change it to a decimal, 0.375. 2/3, so 2 divided by 3 equals 2/3. Yep, we already knew that, so let's change it to a decimal. 0.6, and there's a little dot above it, so what that means is 0.6666666, and it goes on forever. So what they do is they round it up to 7 on the very last one. So let's just put 0.66, let's just do it 3 times and round the last one to 7. Okay, then the last one, well actually 1/2, some of us will actually know this already. 1 divided by 2 is 0.5. Okay, so that's our decimal. So now we've done all the hard work, we have converted them so they're all so much easier to see. Now we can look at them as decimals. So I don't need my calculator anymore. So the smallest one. So the first thing we do is we look at the digits, compare them in the same place. So the first number is a unit number, and they're all zeros. So actually, if I was just judging by that first unit number, I couldn't say which was biggest and which was smallest. So I go to the tenths column, and the smallest number will be the smallest fraction. So I've got an 8, a 3, a 6, and a 5. So the smallest number there was a 3, so the smallest fraction must be my 3/8. So let's have a look at the next one. So we've used that, let's cross it out. Remember to put it in order of what they gave you to begin with. They gave me fractions, so I'm going to put my order as fractions and not the decimals. So the next smallest number, so we've got an 8, a 6 and a 5. The smallest one there is the 5, so we've got 1/2. Cross it out, don't need to use it again. We've got an 8 and a 6, well clearly the 6 is smallest, so we've got 2/3. And then the last one, which we shouldn't really need to worry about is the 4/5. So now I've ordered them from smallest to largest. Now if you had a question where the second, the tenths column were all the same, then you'd need to go to the hundreds. You'd need to go to the next number and compare the next number, okay? And that is how we order fractions using a calculator. So have a go at the worksheet, do your best, and I will speak to you all soon, alright? Have a great day.